What is going on, YouTube family? It's the Cardboard Crusader. Welcome y'all back to my channel where we open up all TCG card games from new to old, modern, vintage. You know how it goes. And on this video, we had a little hiatus, just getting over about a 7 to 5 day flu. So had to take a little hiatus, get myself back on track. So now that I'm back to 100%, back to shower y'all with that fire content that I promised y'all. This video is no different, and I'm super stoked on this. You might be asking, Ink Villain, why are you so hyped on a miscellaneous brown box? Because in this miscellaneous brown box, I have gotten back from PSA 20 Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue Eyes card submissions that I sent off. Unfortunately, I didn't do a video on the cards I would be sending off to show you guys, but I will be starting that in the next bulk send off that I'm doing to PSA. I will do a show it and send off kind of video where I'll show you all the cards, and just a heads up, that bulk submission will be all Pokemon, so look forward to that coming soon. I believe I have to get one more card to send off the full 20 card submission for my membership tier, but here we super excited about this, kind of nervous. Like I said, I sent off 20 different Blue Eyes cards, well 15 actually, and 5 well, once you see them you'll know, but I sent off 5 mysterious cards along with 15 different Blue Eyes from Japanese to English, quarter century promos. They're all over the place, but these were the cards that I was hunting down and that I really sought after and liked how they were, nostalgic cards for me. And that's pretty much what led me to do this submission. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this opening. I'm going to be reacting just as you guys. So we're praying that we get some good 10s. So far, with all the submissions I've done with PSA, the lowest I've been hit with is an 8. So hopefully no 8s, only 10s. And if we do have to get something, I don't mind getting a couple 9s, because I know sometimes grading these cards and looking them over, what I see and what PSA sees is 2 different things. So fingers crossed with the luck that we do, at least out of the 20 cards, possibly 11, 12 10s. And then if we do get 9s, it's just how it goes sometimes. But if you guys do enjoy the content and the shorts that I'm trying to bring you on a daily grind, don't be afraid to hit that like and subscribe button, leave a comment. It does tremendous things for the channel, helps us grow. It helps me put towards the strength sometimes when I have a lot going on and I can't make it on time to give you guys the content daily. Just knowing that you guys are back there supporting me and rooting for me definitely gives me that extra little kick in the butt to come here and do these unboxings and get the live reactions and basically share my experiences and openings with you guys. I mean, you guys are part of my extended family, so that's just how it goes. All right, so I think we have done enough talking. And not to get off track, but to all the new followers to the channel, welcome in. This is a first I've done on this channel where we're actually going to be doing some unboxings of cards that I have sent off from Yu-Gi-Oh! I do have a couple different openings on these, but there's not been that many of lately. But usually we do open booster boxes, blaster boxes, ETBs, that kind of stuff. But this one is going to be a little irregular, so sit back, relax, and let's open some PSA graded cards, and hopefully we get those big 10s that we're looking for. All right, super nervous, so without further ado, let's get it. Like I said, guys, I'm super nervous on what some of these grades are. I did get a peek, I believe, at one, and I saw it was a 10, so that's a good sign, but there's no real way to tell. I'm gonna try to do it in a way where I don't spoil myself. And there you go, the official PSA logo. There we go. Get my stuff, all my personal information out of the box real quick. Give me a second. All right, we got that out the way. We have our 20 submission cards. So I think the best way we'll do this is we will take maybe 4 to 5 out at a time without peeking. We'll start off with these. All right, so we will start off with these. We'll put that to the side. All right, guys, without further ado, let's get to this unboxing. We got 20 Blue Eyes White Dragon straight from Yu-Gi-Oh! And of course, we have actually 15, and we have 5 mysterious cards under Yu-Gi-Oh! That I submitted. So I believe once you see the first one, you'll understand. So without further ado, let's get it. All right, we do have the first card. Let's see. And this is okay. This was the, I want to say, solar collaboration that they did with Blue Eyes in Japan. Basically, this was a shampoo that they did a collaboration with, and when you bought the shampoo, you got this exclusive Blue Eyes promo that came with it. So pretty cool, random, but pretty cool story behind it, how you got it, so on and so forth. I love the prismatic hollowing finish on it, so it was definitely a card I was interested in grading. So let's see if that grade paid off, or that copy that I got. In 1, 2, and 3. All right, very, very nice. As you can see, our first pull is a success. JP001, Blue Eyes. Love to see it, love to see it. We got that in the 10. Very nice. Japanese, of course. All right, that's definitely a positive. We'll put that first one there. We're looking good so far. Let's get to the next card. Not too shabby. And let's see what that is. This is one that one of my personal favorites that I sent off 3 copies just to make sure I can enhance the chances of me getting a 10. This is the Toon Blue Eyes White Dragon, Japanese. Not only is that, it is the GU promo. It's a clothing / card collaboration that they did where you can get some of the hoodies and shirts along with 2 of the promos. The only thing about the promos were that they were inserted in a little kind of non-stable container slip at the top of the box. So a lot of these cards did get damaged. So it's definitely hard to find one in near mint. Let's see if we got one. Super nervous. This is one of the main cards I'm waiting for. So let's see. And 1, 2, 3. Very, very nice. Love to see it. The PRGU collaboration in a 10. And like I said, I did send off 3 copies of this. So to know that I did get a definite 10 in one of them is super, super hype right now. I'm super excited about that. So we are on a 10 streak. Let's keep that streak going with our next submission. What could it be? What could it be? All right, this is the Sin Blue Eyes. I believe this was sent off in a show and jump promo. Not really the most sought after card. I just really like the thought and concept behind it. It's kind of like a black armored dark version of the Blue Eyes. So I definitely felt the illustration. I like the card. So yep, went ahead and sought it out, and let's see if it paid off. Can we get this in a 10, the show and jump promo? In 3, 2, 1. Woo! We are hitting these 10s, you guys. And I love to see it. Let's keep up the streak going. Another beautiful 10. I am loving it. I am loving it. All right. With that being said, we're moving on to the next card. What's it going to be? This was the Haichu chibi style promos that they had in Japan going on. They did this. They did a Dark Magician and a Red Eyes. So, of course, I had to get the Blue Eyes in that same prismatic kind of foiling. Can we get this in a 10? In 3, 2, 1. Very, very, very nice. I am loving these grades. 10 or nothing all day. Another perfect 10. Gotta love it, gotta love it. So far, we have not seen anything less than a 10. Hopefully, let's not jinx ourselves. Let's see what the next card is. All right, this was the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and I think this was the 8th artwork in the prismatic, I want to say Stampede collection or Bonanza, one of the two. Very, very iconic artwork from the movie. So I would love to get this in a 10. Is it possible? And 3, 2, 1. Can't win them all. Unfortunately, we did get struck with an 8. Hate to see it. Hate to see it, but there you go. We did get a 8. Not too happy about that, but sometimes that's just how it goes. Let's keep it going. Actually, we'll put the 8 off to the side. Don't really want to put that front and center. All right, what's the next one we got? Oh, well, that kind of gave it away. We do have the main piece, the face piece of Yugioh the Forbidden One in quarter century. So like I said, 5 miscellaneous pieces I submitted. If you know, you know. So let's see what we got on the face of Yugioh / the main body. In 3, 2, 1. Very, very, very nice. We got 1 piece down, 4 more to go. I would love to get all 5 pieces in a 10. Let's see if that is possible. We're on a good streak so far with that. All right. We are down to the last of the first bunch of our submissions. And this is another Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, Japanese, the GU promo. Let's see if magic can strike twice. Can we get a second 10 in this? And 3, 2, 1. Yes, it is possible. Very, very nice. And like I said, the way these promos were stored in the actual box, a lot of them got damaged with the corners. So it was definitely a massive hunt to find some clean copies, but we did manage to do it. All right, so that's the first part of our submissions. Let's keep it going. Trying to take my time. All right, we are on to the second cluster of our submissions, and that brings us to the right leg of Yugioh. Can we get this in a 10 to be 2 for 5? Let's find out. Of course, prismatic. In 3, 2, 1. Whoa, no, we can't. Got a 7. What a bummer. I have never been hit with a 7, so that definitely hurts. Not sure why I got such a low strike, but sure, I can go on their website and look at the notes and see what happened with this one, but we definitely struck out with this one with only a 7. Not the best, not the best. All right, not to get defeated. We still have a lot of submissions to go. This is the Blue Eyes White Dragon original artwork from the prismatic, I want to say tins. Got the stamp right there. This one would also be a nice one to get in a 10. Let's see if we can achieve it. And 3, 2, 1. We're feeling the heat now. We got another 8. Not as low as a 7, but definitely not as high as a 9. Only an 8 in this. Blue Eyes original artwork prismatic. Quarter century. Such a shame. All right. We are starting off rough with this second bunch, but we can always bounce back. What do we have for our next submission? We have the Dragon Master Knight. Very iconic secret rare from Retro Pack. This, unfortunately, with the other 2, was the cleanest out of the 3, so let's see if it paid off. Dragon Master Knight. Can we get this in the 10? In 3, 2, 1. Nope, but we did come pretty close. We got it in the 9. I will take that. I will take that. These older cards are very hard to grade because of some of the edging issues that they had going on and the miscuts. So I will definitely take the Dragon Master Knight. Unfortunately, not a 10, but in a 9. All right. We have not gotten 110 out of this bunch yet. Let's see if that can be achieved. Now that brings us to the, I guess that was the left leg. This is the right leg. Sorry, your left is my right. So now we are onto the right leg of Yugioh. We struck out with the left leg, only coming in at a 7. Let's see if we can do better on this. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, we did get a 10 on this. Not bad, not bad. So we are 2 10s and 1 7. So half and half almost. So it is nice to know we did get another solid piece in the 10. Very happy about that. Let's keep it moving along with our next one. And this, I believe, is a third and final GU Tune Blue Eyes Dragon promo. Can we go 3 for 3 with 10s? I would love to own 3 of these in 10s. So let's see if we can do it. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got 3 perfect 10 Blue Eyes Toon Dragon GU promos. I'm very, very hype and happy about that. That was not an easy hunt to find those cards in that condition, so definitely hype about this. This is the Blue Eyes White Dragon Shonen Jump English promo, the one you got from the magazine. I wasn't too confident about this. I would say this possibly is a 9, but I could be wrong with the iconic world instead of the tablet script behind them. Let's see. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I had some doubts on this one. So this one did also come back in an 8. Hate to see it, but that is the reality of the card grading game sometimes. You can't win them all. All right, we are coming down to the last card of the second cluster that we have. This is also that solar promo with the shampoo that they did with the Blue Eyes. We already got 1 in a 10. Can we get another one? I only submitted 2 of these. And 3, 2, 1. All right, nice, nice, nice. 2 easy 10s in these. We will take that. Not too shabby. All right, guys, if you are still with me, I appreciate it. All my day ones, biggest thanks goes off to you, and to my new subscribers, welcome into the channel. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. If you are, please don't be afraid to hit that like, subscribe, leave a comment. What was your favorite pull or grade from this submission? Don't be afraid to let me know. The next Yu-Gi-Oh one I am planning will be all Dark Magician stuff, so look forward to that. But let's finish off this last cluster that I have. All right, we do have the Illustrator alternate art in the Japanese. I love this artwork where literally the Blue Eyes is sitting on some kind of church. We have the artist's course signature. Can we get these in? I also submitted 3 of these, so let's see. For the first one, did we get it in a 10? In 3, 2, 1. Only the 9. We have 2 more chances to see if we can possibly get this in a 10, but unfortunately, this one's only going to be a 9. All right, let's get to the next card, which is the second submission of this same card. Is this one in better condition? Let's find out. In 3, 2, 1. No, a second 9. This card must be super hard to grade, but we have 1 more chance. I think it should be the next one coming up. Let's see, let's see. Nope, this is actually the Blue Eyes White Dragon Prismatic Quarter Century. I believe this came in the promo with the 2025 box. It'd be nice to get this in a 10. Let's see. And 3, 2, 1. Nope. Only a 9. I mean, this was pretty much loose, shaking around with other cards, so there must have been a little ding on a corner that I was not able to see, but still a beautiful card nonetheless. All right. We are down to our last 3 cards in this submission. Let's see what the next one is. Okay, the third of the illustration. Blue Eyes. Let's see what we can get. And 3, 2, 1. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is crazy. We have a 5. I have never seen that before on a grade. I officially have gotten hit with a 5 from PSA. That is just insane. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not even going to speak on that. Insane. All right, let's get to the next card. All right, this we have the left hand of Exodia. Can we get this in a 10? Let's see. And 3, 2, 1. No, just the 9. We're cutting rough waters here, guys. We're not getting as much 10s as I would like, but it is what it is. Another 9, which brings us to our last card in this submission. What do we got? This is the right arm of Exodia. Are we able to finish off with a 10? And as always, thank y'all for watching. Appreciate you guys sticking around. Check out the channel. I got more videos, more shorts, more content on the way. Building the channel every day. Biggest thanks goes out to all you guys for rooting for me. And let's see if we can end off with a 10 for you in 3, 2, 1. No, just a 9. 9. So unfortunately with this submission, it was definitely mixed. We ended up coming out with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I want to say 9s. 1, 5, which I've never gotten from PSA, so that is a first. We got 1, 7, which is I also never received from PSA, and 3 8s in this submission versus a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 10s. So we definitely had a mixed batch. Sometimes that's just how it goes with PSA. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, more content on the way, more PSA grades on the way. And like I said, on the next video, before I do send off the cards, I will do a short video going over all the cards, what I'm submitting, why I submitted it, so forth on. But as this one is officially a wrap, thank y'all for the support and more content on the way. Peace. Stay safe.